installed it myself. It's an LG. The model number is DLE 3400W. I was able to get it for about $560, down from $849 from Best Buy. They're having a sale right now, so maybe good to check out. It does not have Wi-Fi like my washer, but our last dryer did not have Wi-Fi either, and it was just fine. What our last dryer didn't have was different temperature settings. Now I know this is, usually a standard on most dryers, but we just didn't have it. Our dryer was almost 20 years old, and we actually didn't pay for it. It was here when we got here. And LG, if you look at dryers, LG on Consumer Reports, which is a non-profit, they do not get paid for doing their reviews. They buy all their products. LG dryers are the top 11 out of the first top 20. So that goes for reliability, for sound, for just effectiveness drying. And you can see here they got a bunch of different settings. It turns on like most of the LG products, kind of does a little light show. And then it has things like notifying you for cleaning the filter. It will actually tell you if your dryer vent is clogged to prevent dryer fires. You can easily add more time. I'm gonna throw some things in here just so you can see it run. It does have smart diagnosis, which has a smartphone next to it for some reason. I don't quite understand that because I have not found a way to pair it to my smartphone, but that is a feature. I think smart diagnosis is just saying, this is how the dryer knows when things are dry, which thanks. That's good to know. And it's Energy Star. So once your clothes are dry, it's just gonna turn off, which is great. So this washer is 4.5 cubic feet. This dryer is 7.4. So it is huge. Like, you can put a lot. Big difference that I notice, and maybe I'm just not informed about dryers, is these paddles here are, they're like a good almost 4 inches wide. So when your stuff is tumbling in here, it is really getting whacked, which, in my opinion, I believe that this helps to de-wrinkle clothing a little more. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. So again, this drum is huge, and I appreciate that because your items come out fluffier. So I'll turn this on here and kind of check it out. Now things are dry, so it won't just start all on its own. Let's see here. I'm gonna put it on manual. When you have it on manual, you can still select these types of things. You can put it on 20 minutes. You cannot put it on energy saver, but you can just add time or lessen time. So I'm just gonna do it for 10 minutes. Wrinkle care, I don't really know what that is. Sorry, got automatic lights down here. So kind of hard to see, but things are drying. I wonder if I can turn on the light, enable flash. Okay, so there you can see. It generally spins to like clockwise, and you can see those paddles really grab the items in there, which is nice because you want your things to come out dry. So I think it does a good job. This one I think was rated in the top 3. So for, $650 right now, you're getting a top 3 dryer reviewed by Consumer Reports, which I'm all about reliability. LG seems to do a good job, and I appreciate not having to worry about something. The install was really easy. I just took the 3-prong 220 from my old dryer and connected it back here. I leveled it. Make sure to level it if you're doing your own installation. It's very simple. There was a dent here on the side that I popped out. I mean, you can still kind of see it there, but I got an open box, trying to save that money. And so I'll show you the dryer lint collector. It's doing pretty good. So you could probably get away with putting maybe 2 comforters in here and having them come out just fine. Which, you know, that's impressive. If you're doing big laundry, you know, these machines, the washing machines can handle a lot, even though their drums aren't that big. But like, you can see the paddle difference. This is maybe 2 inches here in the washer. And then the paddle difference in here is obviously a lot larger. Things are nice and warm. The heating element lives there in the back. That's what brings the hot air in. Here's the lint catcher. They say to clean after each use, which makes sense. Why would you want buildup? Yeah, this is what enables it to, once the door is shut, to start the cycle. This thing here, that's common on most dryers, has 8 cycles. Air dry, I'm guessing that just pumps in cool air from the space around it. Manual, that's where you can just make your own settings, which is good. Permanent press, I'm guessing helps to do maybe like work shirts if you dress up for work. Bedding, towels. I'm not quite sure what the settings do, but you can get an idea how things change based off of the selection you make. Heavy duty then gets hot. There it's high. Bedding, it's on medium. Dry level, it's expecting things to be normal again. So the drying times I noticed are a little longer. Now our last machine was not energy efficient, so that's air dry. Well, it may have been energy efficient at the time. Dryers actually, since the 80s, have not really improved that much in terms of efficiency. But what I can tell you is when you are on normal, and it is an energy saver, it uses a medium temperature. I'm guessing that is just to kind of create an equilibrium and do moderate settings and tumble things for a lot longer than we were using with our other dryer, because probably the dryer's just not getting as hot. So 57 minutes for a drying cycle, it's a little bit of time, but again, dryers and washers are my favorite tools around the house in terms of things I just would never want to do by hand. So we are in dire need of a new one because our other heating element died. To get a repairman out here, with all things said and done after repair, it would have been about $400 anyways. So yeah, check Best Buy, look for their open box. Most of the time things are probably okay. I got a 5-year warranty with this thing, just because, you know, I don't know how to repair these things, but certainly I could figure it out. But for the next 5 years, I got the reassurance that if anything breaks, I can just go get a new one or have this one fixed. So this is the LG DLE 3400W. Got it from Best Buy. Go check it out now. And if you could, please like and subscribe. That helps with the YouTube algorithm. And make sure to comment, share your experiences with this dryer. Super, super quiet. Have a good one.